Well, hi everybody, and welcome back to Self-Help FAQ, the YouTube channel. I'm Barb, your host, and this is Community Conversations. So I have a question for you. Do you ever notice that when the days start getting shorter, like right now in the Northern Hemisphere, your motivation seems to shrink with the daylight? I think a lot of us are feeling that right now. That mix of exhaustion, chaos, and a little bit of holiday dread. You want to stay focused, but part of you wants to just hibernate. And you know what? That's completely normal. We're heading into the time of year that's colder, darker, and emotionally heavier. Our routines shift, and our bodies slow down, and our to-do list getting longer and longer seem to explode with deadlines, social events, and expectations for the holidays. So today, let's talk about how to stay motivated when everything around us seems to be saying, slow down, stop trying so hard. So here's the truth. Motivation does dip this time of year for almost everyone. And it's not because you're lazy or undisciplined or unfocused. It's because your brain and body are responding to real changes. Less daylight affects serotonin levels, and that's your mood and energy chemical. Lower sunlight also means less vitamin D, which can make you feel sluggish or even sad. And the pressure of the holidays with travel, family, expenses, emotions running high, and your mind starts to say, I'm done with it, I just can't keep up. And on top of that, the end of the year triggers reflection. We start reviewing what we didn't accomplish, what goals are still hanging there, and that self-criticism just drains even more energy. So first, please know this: if you're feeling unmotivated, tired, or emotionally spent, it's not a failure. It's a signal. Your body's saying it needs to reset. It doesn't need a reprimand. So let's dig into this with a slide presentation. So when daylight fades and temperatures drop, your body and brain actually shift gears. It's not all in your head, it's biology. Let's break down what happens. Shorter days mean less sunlight reaching your eyes and skin, and that triggers several key effects. First, melatonin rises earlier. Melatonin is your sleep hormone. When it increases too soon, you feel drowsy earlier in the day. And serotonin drops. Serotonin affects mood, focus, and motivation. Lower light equals lower serotonin. You start to feel flat and unmotivated. And vitamin D decreases. This vitamin acts like a mood stabilizer and energy booster. Less daylight means your body makes less of it, which can lead to sluggishness or even mild depression. Cold weather slows us down. Cold air tightens blood vessels and slows circulation. Your body automatically redirects energy to keep your core warm, meaning less energy for thinking and doing. It's also harder to move around or exercise, which reduces endorphins and further lowers motivation. So when it's cold and dark, your system is literally conserving energy, just like nature does. Psychological effects of reflection overload and the year-end crash. Along with physical changes, there's a mental side too. You start reviewing the year, everything you didn't accomplish, and that triggers self-criticism. The holidays bring emotional overload, financial pressure, and disrupted routines. You're overstimulated by ads, noise, and obligations, all while your brain is trying to rest. This creates a tug of war. Your body says slow down, but the world says speed up. That conflict is the root of seasonal burnout. What is seasonal burnout? Seasonal burnout is when emotional, mental, and physical exhaustion pile up at the same time and motivation collapses. Some of the signs include feeling tired no matter how much you sleep, losing interest in things you usually enjoy, procrastinating even simple tasks, and emotional sensitivity, crying or snapping easily, and brain fog or trouble focusing. It's your system's way of saying, I'm overloaded, I need rest, not guilt. When you understand that, you can stop blaming yourself and start working with your body instead of against it. Here are some practical fixes and recharging exercises you can try. First, try light therapy for your energy and mood. So your first tool is light, literal light. Get 15 to 30 minutes of bright light exposure within the first hour after waking. That might mean sitting by a sunny window, walking outside, or using a 10,000 lux daylight lamp while journaling or reading. Light resets your circadian rhythm, boosts serotonin, and signals your brain that it's time to wake up and focus. Next, you want to use micro goals to regain momentum. When you're burned out, your brain sees big goals as threats. To override that, shrink your goals to something your mind can say yes to. Some examples include, I'll write for 5 minutes. Or instead of cleaning a whole room, you can say, I'll clean one drawer. Or instead of walking for an hour, just say, I'll walk for just 5 minutes. Often 5 minutes becomes 15. That small win restores your sense of control, and motivation follows after action, not before it. Next, rekindle your why. Every task feels heavier when we forget why it matters. So revisit your purpose. Why did you start this goal or project? In your journal, you could say, what would change in my life if I stayed consistent, even at half speed? Reminding yourself of meaning lights a spark no lamp can replace. Next, try pairing your tasks with joy. Your brain releases dopamine when it anticipates something pleasant. So attach joy to effort. Play music while you work, light a candle, or use a warm drink as your reward. When the environment feels kind, the task feels doable. You're training your brain to associate action with comfort, not punishment. Next, connect and borrow energy from others. Motivation thrives in community. When you talk with others about your goals, or even share your struggles, it activates your mirror neurons and creates shared motivation. That's why communities like this one in Self-Help FAQ matter so much. When you're tired, you can literally borrow someone else's spark until yours reignites. And finally, remember, rest is productive. Try this simple recharge exercise when you feel drained. 1, sit back and take 3 slow breaths. 2, ask yourself, what's one thing I can let go of today? Then ask, What's one thing worth showing up for anyway? Do just that one thing. This small reset helps you align your energy with what truly matters instead of scattering it everywhere. So remember, you don't need constant motivation. You need steady kindness toward yourself. The light will return, your energy will rise, and your momentum will come back. Until then, let small actions and small joys carry you through. I hope you're able to get something from this video to help you through these dark and cold times up in the Northern Hemisphere. Thank you for spending time here with me today, and I hope to see you next time on my channel check-in or community conversations, or even the follow-up Friday. If you have a question, let me know in the comments below, or go in the description box and ask me a question at that address. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day, and bye for now.